Coming into the 2025-2026 season, the Celtics still had a crown already assigned. Like most NBA fans, I believed the hierarchy was locked in. Jayson Tatum was still the face, still the superstar, still the franchise. But as the games piled up, something kept happening that didn't fit the old narrative. The biggest shots weren't always his. The toughest defensive matchups weren't always his. The emotional engine of the team didn't always feel like his either. And slowly, almost uncomfortably, the truth started to surface. Jaylen Brown had become Boston's most important player. For years, Jaylen Brown lived in that dangerous space between star and sidekick. Too talented to ignore, but never fully crowned as the guy. And in 2025-2026, the Celtics desperately needed someone who could stabilize scoring when the offense went cold, because it has gone cold. A lot. That's where the pressure shifted. Late clock situations, physical playoff-style defenses in the regular season, matchups designed to stop Tatum first, and yet it kept being Brown who broke the droughts. The Celtics didn't just find a safety valve, they found their most reliable attack weapon when the game gets ugly. The old scouting report used to follow Brown everywhere. If you tighten the gaps, he'll lose it. That used to be real, but this season, defenders have to be forced to rewrite that report in real time. The handle is tighter, the pace is slower, the counters are sharper. He's no longer driving with one decision, he's driving with 3 options already loaded. When the Celtics face pressure now, it's Brown who breaks it. And what used to be his biggest weakness has quietly become the tool that unlocked the next level of his game. Every contender goes through the emotional dips in a long season. That's known. What's dangerous is when effort drops with it. And multiple times this year, Boston has hit that flat stretch. Slow starts, lazy rotations, stagnant positions. But in those exact moments, Jaylen Brown becomes unignorable. Picking up full court, crashing into bodies at the rim, switching onto the hottest scorer without hesitation. He doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He forces the temperature to rise. And that's when it becomes clear. Boston doesn't just need his talent, they feed off his urgency. Leadership used to be a quiet debate in this locker room. Who speaks? Who holds who accountable? Who checks the teammates when habits slip? And in 2025-2026, the answer has stopped being theoretical, because Jaylen Brown doesn't lead with speeches, he leads with confrontation, tone, and standard. When rotations are missed, he's pointing. When possessions are wasted, he's reacting. When effort drifts, he's the one sprinting back. It's not loud leadership. It's unavoidable leadership. The kind teammates can't escape. Every regular season star eventually runs into the same wall. Does your game work when whistles shrink and bodies collide? And this season, the Celtics have built for physical basketball. That's where Brown separates. His power going downhill, his willingness to absorb contact, his comfort in chaos. When the game loses its rhythm, he doesn't panic. He amplifies it with force. That's playoff basketball. And Boston knows exactly who becomes more dangerous when things slow down. Here's the part Celtics fans are still adjusting to. Jaylen Brown is no longer coexisting with Tatum. how this team survives pressure. In the biggest defensive matchups, Brown draws the toughest assignments. When the offense stalls late, Brown gets the first downhill touch. When the team needs emotional ignition, Brown lights the match. Tatum may still be the face of the franchise, but Jaylen Brown has become the backbone of its functionality. And that's the difference between being a star and being the team's most valuable player. So when people ask who's the best player on the Celtics in this season, the answer no longer lives in reputation. It lives in responsibility, in pressure, in tone setting, and in possessions that actually decide games. Jayson Tatum is still elite, still brilliant, still a superstar. But in the reality of this 2025-2026 season, Jaylen Brown is the heartbeat of Boston, and the Celtics go exactly as far as he takes them. So I'd like to thank each and everyone for tuning in to the Hoop Nostalgia. Leave a comment, like, or subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and even if you didn't, man, thank you for tuning in anyway.